Welcome to Pilates. We're going to start standing today. Go ahead and find a really long spine, stretching up through the waist. Reach the hands down and then lift your shoulders up to your ears. Rolling them back so you have a nice lifted chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through a relaxed mouth. As you breathe in, keep the low abs from moving, breathing through the ribs. And exhale, squeeze your low belly in a little more. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good, keeping the low belly really tight. Inhale to lift the arms up. And exhale, bending to one side. Keeping both feet firmly planted on the floor. Inhale through center. And exhale, bending to the other side. And again, inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale through center. And exhale, start leading with your fingertips rolling down over our feet. Keeping the low belly scooping in, rolling down through the spine. Take a breath in at the bottom. And then exhale, scoop your belly in and roll your way back to standing. Inhale to lift the arms. And again, exhale, let your fingertips lead the way. Curving forward and rolling over your feet. Breathing in. And exhale, rolling it up. Let your head and your arms hang heavy as you roll up. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, rounding the back, bending it forward. And let's stay dangling over our feet for 2 more deep breaths. And then walk it out to downward facing dog. Lifting those hips high up to the sky. And maybe take a moment to bend one leg and then the other. Or bend both legs. Do whatever feels good in your body. And then press both heels down towards the floor. Inhale to lift the heels up, then exhale, rolling through the spine to plank. Then inhale to lift the hips and roll through the spine to downward dog. And again, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, curving the spine to plank. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, heels lower. 2 more times. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, heels lower. 1 more time. Breathing in as you lift the heels and roll the spine to plank. And lifting the hips. And lowering the heels. Good, bend both knees down, placing them to the floor. Making sure our wrists are right under our shoulders and our knees are right under our hips. Stepping the right foot back to plank and adding the left foot. Then bending the right knee back down to your kneeling position and bending the left knee down. Starting with the other side. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back, left knee bends. And then right knee bends. And switching, right foot steps back, left foot steps back, bending the right, bending the left, and stepping the left back, and stepping the right back, bending the left, and bending the right. Good, staying here. Make sure your back is nice and flat, belly is strong, lifting the right arm up in front of us, palm facing the floor. Taking it out to the side and taking it back in line with our hip and then placing it back down. Other side, arm lifting, arm circling, arm back and arm down. And again, lift side, back, and lower, lift, side, back, and lower. Good, glue the knees together. Make the spine nice and flat and coming into a tricep push-up just in our kneeling position. So bending the arms and straightening the arms. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale, bend. Really keep the waist nice and tight. And exhale, straighten. Widening the hands out about mat width or maybe wider. And this time coming into a push-up with wide elbows. And straightening. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. And now taking our hands right beneath our chest and making a little triangle with our fingers, thumbs and pointer fingers together in a triangle of space. And bending the elbows away from us and trying to lower our chest down to that triangle of space and straightening the arms. Inhale, bending. And exhale, straightening. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Good, rock your hips back to your heels. Come up to a kneeling position, let the arms circle behind you as you circle the arms back, up, and down. Reverse that circle, arms circling forward, up, and back. And then coming back into a downward facing dog. And finding plank pose. And now we're going to lower the knees to the floor. And we're going to try to straighten out our body from our knees to the top of our head, as straight as you can be. So feet can stay down or they can be lifted, whatever one. And continuing in that same set of push-ups, starting with our tricep push-ups, bending the elbows down. And straightening. And bending, tighten the waist, try to keep the center nice and strong. And one more here. And straighten. Good, adjust the arms wide. Straighten out that body and bend the elbows out away from you. And straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, making that little triangle underneath our chest. Straightening out the body. And bending the elbows. And straightening. Scoop the belly into your spine. And straighten. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Rock your hips back to your heels, coming to a kneeling position, continuing the arms circling out behind you. Try not to let the back arch or the ribs flare open as you circle the arms, and reversing that circle. Inhale, arms, and exhale. Good, coming into our last set, you're welcome to keep the knees down or do what we just did. Otherwise, come into a full plank. And inhale, tricep push-up, bending the arms and straightening. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, lower the knees to the ground and adjust the arms wide. Coming back to that plank position, squeezing the belly in and bending. And straightening. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And our last set, bend those knees down. Making that triangle of space and finding your full plank maybe. And bending. And straightening. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Good, knees back, and once more, Coming to a kneeling position and circling the arms. And down. Reverse that circle forward. And back. Good, keeping the arms down, lower, down into child's pose. Giving the arms a little rest before we move on. Take about 3 breaths here. Good, let's adjust ourselves onto our backs. And we'll come into hundreds. So extending the legs long away from us. Lifting the head and chest and hovering the legs. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Rest the feet down. And inhale to lift the arms above the ears. And exhale to roll it up. And coming into our spine stretch. And exhale, rolling halfway down. Pausing there and twisting to one side. And lifting the arms. And lowering the arms. And twisting to our second side. Arms lift. Arms lower. Inhale to center. And exhale, roll it down again. Inhale, arms lift above the ears. Don't let the back arch. Exhale, rolling it up. Spine stretch, curving the spine, reaching over the toes. And exhale, halfway back. Twisting, lift, and down. Other side, twist, lift, down. Center, and slowly roll down. Inhale, arms above the ears. And exhale, rolling it up. Coming into our spine stretch. Pausing there and just unfold the spine into a flat back. Inhaling. And exhale, diving back into your spine stretch. And inhale, unfold. And exhale, spine stretch. And once more, inhale. And exhale. And roll it back down to your mat. Good, hands down by our sides. Let's take our legs up to the sky. Holding our legs there, connect the belly, lowering the right leg down to hover above the floor, and exhale to lift. Inhale, left leg lowers, and exhale. Inhale, keep that belly button pressing down towards your mat. Exhale, scoop it in even further. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more set, lowering the leg. And scoop the belly into lift. And lower. And lift. Good, bend the knees so our knees are at a 90 degree angle bend. Taking the hands behind the head, keeping the elbows wide. Just open the legs up, also opening the feet away from each other. And then close the knees as you lift the head and chest. Inhale, open the legs, resting the head down. And exhale, closing, press the knees together. Lift the head and chest. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold it up. Release the arms down by your hips and lift your head up higher. And lift the right arm up to the ear. And lower it down. And lift the left. And lower. Right. And lower. And left. And lower. Good, knees to chest, head resting down. Take a nice deep breath in. And a long exhale from the back of the throat. Good. Keeping the right knee into the chest, ground around the leg and extend the left leg long. Hover the head and chest as high as you can. And just lift the bottom leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pull that knee in. And switch to your other side. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pull it in. And move to the other side. And this time let the leg go. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull the knees in. And switch. And extend the arms. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knees to chest, resting the head down. Lift arms and legs to the sky, parallel arms and legs, and opening everything to the ground in 8 counts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, flex the feet, and exhale, roll it up. Good, come into a stretch, hinging at the waist, bending forward, stretching behind the legs. And then unfold the spine into a flat back. Reaching those arms out and coming into saw, twisting and bending forward. And twisting to the second side. And bending forward. Good, then come to the center, reaching your arms out to a T. Lift those arms up. And exhale through your spine stretch into your hamstring stretch, hinging at the waist. And unfold, reaching those arms out. And again, into saw, twisting. And reaching to the outside of the foot. Inhale, twist to your second side. And exhale, reach. Inhale, coming to center. And lifting those arms, curving the spine into our spine stretch, and continuing bending forward, and unfolding the spine. Good, reach those arms forward, inhale, and exhale, rolling halfway down. Twisting to the right, and lifting the arms, and lowering. Twisting to the left, and lift, and lower. And again, twist, lift, and lower. Twist, lift, lower, and center, and roll it down. Good, let's come into a roll over. So let's take both of our legs up to the ceiling. Nice and straight as they can be. Arms down by your side, palms facing the floor, and a gentle pressure down into the mat with those hands. And rolling our hips up over our shoulders. Opening the legs to be flexing the feet, toes reaching to the floor, and slowly roll yourself down, controlling the descent of our hips by pressing our belly in, continuing our legs lowering towards the floor. They don't touch the floor, they point, they come together, and they lift to the sky. And reverse that, open the feet, flex the toes, rolling over. Close the feet, point the toes, toes reaching to the floor, and rolling down. Scoop the belly in, slowly lowering the hips, and continuing the legs lowering to the floor. And then they open at the bottom, flex, and lift to the sky. Point the feet and bring them together. And again, rolling the hips up over the shoulders. Keeping the neck long, open the feet, flex, toes reaching towards the floor, and roll it down. Legs continue their descent to the ground. They point, come together, and lift. Open the feet and flex. Roll it over. Point the toes, bring them together. Toes reaching to the floor. And rolling it down. Legs continue. Open the feet, flex, and lift to the sky. Good, point the toes and bring the legs together and reaching our hands behind our head, fingers interlaced. Open your legs out into a straddle, and then close the legs as you also lift the head and chest. Inhale, open, and exhale, lift. Inhale, open, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Hold this one. And then reach your hands up to grab your right leg, lower the left leg towards the floor. Lift your head and chest as much as you can and lift the bottom leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch your legs. And we lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we switch the legs. This time, hands float down by your hips. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lift the legs and pull them into your chest, bending the knees and lowering the head. Take 2 deep breaths. Good, and now just coming into a regular set of scissors. Once again, right leg to the sky, left leg reaching out, lifting the head and chest, scooping the belly in, and switch on an inhale. Then exhale, pull that leg in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, legs to the sky, head is down, and add those arms parallel to the legs. And again, opening for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, flex the feet. And exhale, rolling it up. Into your spine stretch. Good, unroll to a flat back. And we're going to come into rolling like a ball and then switch to open leg rocker. Making sure the head and the neck don't touch the floor. Look down to the belly button. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Inhale to roll back. And exhale to roll up. Pause, extend the legs long. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, roll up. Bending the legs in. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. Extend the legs. Look down at the belly button. Inhale. And exhale. And bend. And again. Inhale. Exhale. And straighten. Inhale. Exhale. And bend. Last set. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten. Inhale. And exhale. And bend. Good, extending our legs a long way from us. Inhale, arms reaching up to the sky. And exhale, folding. And rolling it back. All the way to the ground. Good, and then coming into our scissor legs again. This time we'll move the legs a little quicker. We'll keep our hands down by our side. So hover the head and chest, and then switch those legs. 1, switch, 2, 3, 4. Really press your low belly down as much as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're halfway there. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Hold it in. And again, hands behind our head, elbows wide, legs extending to straddle, and this time flexing the feet. Bringing the backs of the heels together as we lift our head and chest. And lowering and opening the legs. And lifting and closing, backs of the heels together. And opening and lowering the head. Exhale, close and press the belly down. And inhale, open. And exhale, close, and then hold this here. And then open and close the legs, a small movement. Open, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then try to squeeze the backs of the heels together, or the backs of the knees or the calves. And again, open, close, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then squeeze the backs of the legs together. Good, lower the head, point the toes, and then bring them to parallel legs. Slowly lowering both legs to the floor, don't let them touch. Lowering for 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and again, down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and this time, lowering our legs all the way to the floor. And flexing the feet and coming into neck pull. Inhale and exhale, rolling it up with those hands behind our head and trying to keep the elbows wide. And then bending it forward into a spine stretch with our hands where they are. Inhale to unfold. And exhale, keeping a flat back as we rock back. Curve the spine when you need to. Inhaling. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, unfold. And exhale. Good, staying down this time. Bending the feet, or bend the legs, sorry. Take them about hip width, hands down by our sides. And just peeling our tailbone and our spine off the floor up onto our shoulders, our neck is long. And exhale, rolling it down. Inhale, peel the spine off of the floor. And exhale, roll it down. Inhale, peel the spine up, hold it there. Take your hands and gently grab yourself around the waist. Pull yourself in slightly, so a little compression on the sides of the waist and the front. Feel that sensation of that tight waist. Try to hold it there as you release the hands. Place the hands down, keeping that sensation, roll it down again. And roll it up. And roll it down. Good, take a pause there, and we're gonna cross the right ankle over the left knee, open that knee up, and now we're just gonna lift the hips off of the floor in one motion and lower it down. Lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. Lift and lower. Good, pause there. Now just take the ankle off the knee so we have that leg bent and the foot is flexed, and continue to lift the hips and lower the hips. Lift and lower, lift and lower. And lift and hold and extend the leg straight, lower the leg and lift and down. Up, 3, 1 more, 4. Good, place the foot back to the floor and roll down. Now we're crossing the left ankle over the right knee. Try to recreate that feeling when you squeeze yourself in at the waist, and lift the hips and lower the hips. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lift and lower, a little pause to adjust our leg, and we continue up and down. Inhale and exhale. Lift and lower, lift and lower, and we lift and hold this time, and extend the leg long and lower the leg and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good, lower the foot and roll it down. Walk the feet out away from your hips a little ways. Reach the arms up by the ears as you breathe in, and exhale to roll it up. Let's extend the legs long away from us and come into spine twist. Reach those arms out long, connect the belly, and inhale and twist to one side. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3. Make sure your toes are flexing to the sky. And 1. Good, reaching those arms forward, inhale. And exhale to roll your way down. And then we're going to turn over onto our stomachs. Take your hands under your shoulders. Do a quick checklist on your body. Making sure the belly is tight and strong, legs are long, squeezing our glutes, trying to lift our knees off the floor because our legs are so straight. Good, inhale to peel the upper body off the floor. There's no weight on the hands. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Keep the tension in the legs. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Good. Pausing there, releasing the arms down by our sides. And inhale again, lift the upper body, including the arms. And exhale. And inhale, lift. And exhale, check that your belly's still tight. And inhale. Exhale. Good, pause there. Readjust the arms so they're straight out in front of you. And inhale, lifting the upper body. And exhale, lowering. Inhale, lifting. And lowering. One more inhale. And exhale. Good, hands under the shoulders or out a little wider, coming into Swan Dive prep. Inhale to peel the body off the floor, extending the arms straight. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, peel it up, keeping the legs tight. And exhale, roll it down. Inhale, roll it up and coming into Swan Dive. Releasing the arms and rocking forward and back 3 times. And lowering it down. Good, take your hands under your shoulders and bring the toes together. Stretch the legs and lift a plank. Taking 1 tricep push-up, inhale, bending the arms. And exhale, straightening. And then resting our hips back into child's pose. Give your back a nice little stretch. Good, unroll the spine and come back into a seated position. Stretching the legs long and reaching the arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, spine stretch. Breathing in. And exhale, rolling halfway back. And twist. And lift the arms. And lower. And switch. And lift, and lower, and again, twist, lift, lower, twist, lift, lower, and center, and roll it down. Good, taking the legs to the sky, and we'll come into Jackknife. In one motion, we'll just lift our toes to the sky, and then we'll lower our hips down. Inhale to lift, and exhale, slowly lower. Letting the legs lower down towards the floor. And on the way up, we're going to circle the legs into a straddle, opening, and then lifting, bringing them together. And again, jackknife, lifting the hips and the feet. Slowly lowering down. Inhale, legs lower. Circling the legs to open and closing. And once more, and lift. And lowering. Continuing with the legs. Open the legs. And lift. And bending the legs down and placing the feet to the floor. And again, peeling the spine off the floor as you lift onto your shoulders, and exhale, rolling it down. Inhale, peeling the body up, and exhale, down. Inhale, peeling up, and exhale. into our shoulder bridge, lifting the hips, holding it there. Walking the shoulders underneath us, and then propping our hips up with our hands, keeping the neck nice and long, and squeeze that waist in. Taking one leg up to the sky. Trying to keep the hips even as we flex the foot and we lower the foot. We're going to go to knee level, point, and bring it back up. Flex the foot, lower it to knee level, point, and lift. We have two more. If you would like to lower the leg further, go ahead, but it's up to you. And lift. Flex the foot, lower, squeeze the belly in, and lift. Moving to the second side, gently place that foot down. Make sure the abs are staying tight and strong. Other leg to the sky. Flex the foot, lower so the knees are in line, point, and lift. Flex, lower, point, and lift. And the last two may be going a little further, or maybe not. And lift, flex, lower, point, and lift. Bending that leg, placing the foot back down, releasing the arms to the floor, walking the shoulders out from under you, and rolling yourself down. Walking the feet a little bit further away from our hips, and breathing in, arms above our ears, and exhale, rolling it up. Stretching the legs long, inhaling, and exhaling into our spine stretch. Breathing in, and exhale, rolling halfway down. And twist, and lift, and lower. Twist, lift, and lower. Twist, arms up, arms down, twist, up, down. Inhale to center, exhale, roll it down. Good, and then rolling onto one side. We're gonna bend our bottom leg underneath us, stretching our top leg long, propping your head up in your hand, or you could lay it down. Connect the waist and press the belly in, extend the leg, point the toe, and lift the leg, and lower, and lift, and lower. So our knee is facing right in front of us, and we keep it facing in front of us as we lift the leg. We're not rotating the leg in the hip socket. And down, lift, and lower, 7, and 8. Good, lift that leg up, about as high as it can go until you have to rotate in the hip socket, and then find small circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 1, 2, and then try to stop yourself from rocking back and forth at all as you circle that legs. 7, 8, again, reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and then lower it down, bringing the knees in line with each other. Touch your toes all the way to the floor, and then a little arc. Bring it back behind you so your knee of the top leg is about in line with your bottom foot. Lift and lower the toes all the way to the floor. Lift and lower. And again, try to keep your center tight. Try not to let the back arch and let your chest open as you're moving the leg behind. Trying to keep our upper body still as we isolate that leg movement as much as possible. Front and back. Front and back. I think this is our last one. Front and back. Good, roll to your stomach. Legs a little bit apart, rest your forehead in your hands, and lift your legs off of the ground, and then find swimmer legs, fluttering those legs, but keeping your knees as straight as possible. And just take some nice deep breaths as you move those legs at a quick pace. One more breath. Good, rest those legs down and we're just gonna switch to your second side. So bottom knee bent underneath us, top leg long, foot right in line with our hip. Let's see if you can really lift that bottom waist, and we lift the leg up and down, lift. When you lower the toes all the way to the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift it up as high as you can with your knee facing right in front of you and circle. 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that bottom waist lifting off the ground or the sensation of it lifting. 8, reversed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bringing it in front, knees in line, tap the toes, lift and tap it back. Lift and front, lift and back, lift and front. Scoop the belly and try to keep that bottom waist lifting and front, and lift and back, up and down and up and down. 2 more, front, back and front and back. Good, roll into your stomach, and this time we'll add our arms. So reaching your arms long in front of you, coming into a full swimmer this time. Arms and legs lift off the floor and then flutter those arms and legs at a quick pace. Try to keep the elbows and the knees really straight. And connect that belly. Try to lift your belly button off the ground into your spine. Two more deep breaths. And rest. Good, pressing into plank, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and lift to plank. Good, and then opening onto either side. And taking our hand behind our head, lifting that top leg and coming into a front kick. So we bring it forward, exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 3, 4, 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, lower the leg and lift that top arm to the sky. Peel yourself up, stacking your shoulders over your hips, and reach it back down, trying to gently lower through your fingertips till your palm lowers. Peeling your hand off the floor, try not to press off the floor, lifting and lowering. And lift and lower. And lift, and we'll hold it up. Bringing our knees together. And coming to our other side for our front kicks, hands behind the head and leg lifting. Bring it forward, exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Releasing the leg and the top arm to the sky and peeling ourselves up, breathing in. And exhale, lowering it down. Inhale, slowly peel that hand up. And exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And last one. Good, knees together. And lower yourself all the way down. Coming into a little V-sit and teaser. So legs and arms reaching out long. Holding our legs there as we circle our arms down, out, and up. Try not to let the legs move. Down, and out, and up. Once again, down, out, and up. Good, pause, reverse your circle. Out, down, and up, and out, down, and up. Once more. Out, down, and up. Good. Pull those knees in. Let's come into a little butterfly stretch. Grabbing the ankles and lengthening out the spine. Hinge it forward at the waist. Keeping the back flat. And then go ahead and let the spine curve. Take about 3 breaths here. Good, unfolding. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. We're going to come into a pigeon stretch to stretch out our hips. So once we're in downward facing dog, lifting either leg to the sky. Before we come into our pigeon stretch, taking our knee to our nose in a plank-like position, and then lifting that leg back to the sky, and bringing that knee to the same side elbow, and lifting that leg to the sky. And now taking that knee across the body to the opposite elbow, and to the sky. And this time, taking our knee towards our nose, bringing it through our wrists and lowering it down. Coming into our pigeon stretch, keeping both of our hips facing the floor. For more of a stretch, you can move your foot out away from you. For less of a stretch, keep it close in towards your groin. Stay lifted up, or if it feels good for you, you can bend it forward. And sorry, an option here, if this just doesn't feel good on your body, you can always lay down on your back and do a thread the needle pose or figure 4, crossing the ankle over the knee and pulling that knee into the chest. So find whatever feels good for you for a hip stretch. Let's take about 5 more breaths here. Good, making your way out. We're gonna press back into downward facing dog. And then we'll move on to the other side. And lifting your second leg to the sky. And bringing your knee towards your nose. And lifting to the sky. And bringing that knee towards the same elbow. Inhale to lift. Knee to opposite elbow. Inhale to lift. And again, knee towards nose. Continue that knee to rest between your hands. Lowering the hips down, keeping both hips facing your mat. Or maybe you're coming onto your back again for your figure four pose or thread the needle. Find your stretch. Try to relax and take deep breaths. Two more breaths. Good, make your way out of that. And back into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips straight up towards the sky. Press those heels to the floor. And walk your hands to meet your feet. Good, dangling over our legs. Take an inhale. And exhale, scooping the belly in and slowly rolling it up. Inhale, arms lifting. And exhale, fingertips lead the way to roll down. We did a lot of push-ups at the beginning of the class, so we're going to skip our Pilates push-ups today. Stay dangling over your feet or go ahead and lift your heels off of the floor. And staying up there, take your right foot and gently tap your right toes to your right wrist and step it back. Left foot, left toes to left wrist and step it back. And again, right and left. Lower your heels, deep breath in. Exhale, rolling it up. Inhale, lifting the arms. And exhale, folding it down. Holding your stretch or lifting your heels. And right foot tapping and stepping. And left. And right. And left. Lowering the heels, breathing in. Exhale, scooping the belly in to roll up. Inhaling the arms above our ears. And exhaling to finish. Thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed class. Bye.